This battle, this war, we are going to win it, and we are going to overcome imperialism, which activated these terrorism in our region, to hope to bring us back in these colonial times, to maintain us under their yoke, to exploit us until the end of time. Africa is waking up, and no one can still close the eyes of Africans on our realities. No one can still come to divide us, to impose on us what they want. That's why we have done everything to be here today to speak to you, but also to come and wish good luck to President John Mahama. We will work together to strengthen cooperation between Burkina Faso and Ghana, and also between the AES and Ghana, because we have many challenges together and we have always been able to overcome them. There is no reason why we are not united and that we block imperialism. Stay united, and show your Burkina Faso wherever you are. Thank you very much.
This is the journey to one Africa.
Mais soyez sûrs, il ne faut jamais perdre espoir.
I am honored to address you, Your Excellency, Mr. President, on this special day, on behalf of the entire Burkina Faso community in Ghana. Your Excellency, Mr. President, the Burkina Faso community in Ghana speaks to you from the bottom of its heart to say to you, Newango Aidanse Fofo Akwaba Accra. For this new year, may the Almighty grant you and your entire family a diamond of health for the ear. On is soft. Your Excellency, Mr. President, your arrival today in Accra has fulfilled a deep dream of the Burkina Faso diaspora in Ghana, to see one day its great leader, Captain Ibi, 10 sons of our ancestors, children, prodigies of Africa. Truly, this dream that thousands of Burkina Faso people in Ghana may see you, admire you, encourage you, carry you high, and tell you that they are resurrecting with your arrival. This dream that was still yesterday unexpected is a reality today. We now have faith in the future, proud and attached more than ever to our mother country, Burkina Faso. This is why, Your Excellency, I can tell you that the Burkina Faso diaspora in Ghana is constituted of an unconditional BDP on which you and the whole nation can count. Note that we, the Burkina Faso diaspora living in Ghana, we are beyond the concept of BDP. For us, it is a duty to defend the homeland. So we are DDP, Your Excellency, the community. That speaks to you today is a miniature Burkina, because it is constituted of the quasi-totality of the socio-cultural, linguistic, regional and professional diversity that can be found in Burkina. Some of our members arrived in Ghana a few years ago or a few decades ago, while others may constitute the 7th or the 10th generation of their ancestors, who came to this free land of Africa even before the beginning of the inhuman, barbaric and criminal colonization imposed on our continent by the wild imperialism that came from far away. Nowadays, the Burkina Faso diaspora in Ghana is estimated at about 4 million people, of which more than 3/4 are now integrated and have a second country, Ghana. This situation reveals to what extent an excellent cooperation and a fraternal relationship between Burkina and Ghana imposes itself as an imperative. By deciding against winds and seas to invite you to his investiture and by honoring against cyclones and mountains. this invitation. His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama and Your Excellency have launched a decisive tour for the two countries, for the IAS and Ghana, and even for all of West Africa. Thank you for always being in touch with your peoples and their stories. Excellency, Mr. President, we would have liked to talk to you all this evening, but we will take advantage of this African wisdom which says, "The mouth that speaks must have pity for the ear that listens." However, before concluding my speech, allow me, Your Excellency, Mr. President, to convey to you two important messages entrusted to me by the community. These are two. Firstly, the concern for obtaining documents of identity and nationality of our compatriots in Ghana. Members of the community will be infinitely granted special measures that you will like to take to allow them to regain their Burkinabé nationality and to express the fullness of their Burkinabé. Secondly, the facilitation of our economic return to Faso through the facilities for the transfer and creation of our companies in the country. It is with a deep feeling of honor and immense joy that I take the floor on this memorable day on behalf of the Burkinabé community living in Ghana to wish His Excellency the President of Faso, His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traoré, President of Faso, a warm welcome to Ghana and to this room. Your presence, Your Excellency, here confirms the interest that you bring to the Burkinabé, diaspora in particular, and in general that of Ghana. Also, at this beginning of the year, I would like to seize the opportunity to introduce you on behalf of the entire Ghana diaspora our most sincere wishes of peace, health, prosperity, and success in your noble and exalting missions. May the Almighty accompany you in the realization of your ambitions for our dear nation. Your Excellency, Mr. President of Faso, your fight for peace, national sovereignty, and African dignity deeply inspires admiration and respect, not only in Burkina Faso, but also here in Accra, in Ghana. Your determination and leadership show a resounding echo both within the Burkinabé community and within the today's mobilization is a testimony of the immense support of our diaspora with more than 4 million members of Burkinabé who undertake and are proud of your actions for our dear country. This is why, Your Excellency, we salute with just value the construction project of the Black People's Institute where the Burkinabé diaspora, especially that of Ghana, will be able to come and resource themselves. On their behalf, I would like to express our firm support and our commitment to contribute to the struggle you lead every day for the good of the Burkinabé people. We are aware of the challenges, but also of the victories. The lives saved, the hope given to the youth, the dignity restored. For this, we express our deep gratitude. We pay on the same occasion a tribute to the strong defense and security and to the VDP, the Volunteers for the Defense of the Fatherland, who fight to the supreme sacrifice for the inexorable reconquest of the integrity of our territory. Your Excellency, your presence here at the invitation of His Excellency Mr. John Dramani Mahama reaffirms the historical fraternity between our two peoples and reinforces the confidence, the image, the pride of our Burkinabé community in Ghana. We know that you carry a message of hope. This diaspora, wherever it may be, is tomorrow committed to the development of our nation. Allow me to conclude my speech by wishing that your stay here in Ghana is crowned with success and blessings. May God, the Almighty and the Merciful, be in control of everything. Together, with faith and determination, we will overcome all obstacles. In life or in death, we will win. It is an immense pleasure and an honor to be here among you. And it is for this that I thank God for allowing this meeting to take place. God, thank you. 10:56. We were able to arrive well this morning, and we are very proud to be among you and to exchange with you. It is really an honor. First of all, I would like us to observe a minute of silence in memory of all our martyrs who
Je vous remercie. Souhaitez donc bonne et heureuse année 2025.
fell under this barbarity. Thank you. I would like to wish you a happy new year, 2025. May God bless you and grant you a healthy life. May God make all your businesses successful, prosperous, and may there be union and love in your respective families and among you. May God protect you throughout this year, 2025, and help you realize your dreams. I would also like to pay tribute to our valiant fighting forces, who fight with their body and soul, as you can see, so that our Burkina Faso remains standing. Noble work, men of integrity. Each time they throw themselves into the mud, they know well that some will stay there, but duty calls them. This is the job of the army. We often feel nostalgic, but those who have the chance to defend Burkina Faso today, we must encourage them and applaud them. When they leave, we will not cry for them, and we will have pity on our fate. If we cry for them, we must avenge them. Pay tribute to them as much as you can, because it does not allow anyone to get up and leave their homes to face the dangers, knowing well that they may not return in the evening. But this is what they do every day, and they have sworn to defend our dear country until the supreme sacrifice. And the fighting forces hold their bet. Today, more than ever, our armed forces go wherever they want. At the moment I speak to you, there are several operations through several groups, and we are inflicting colossal losses on the enemy and pushing him back little by little out of Burkina Faso. This battle, this war, we are going to win it, and we are going to overcome imperialism, which activated these terrorism in our region, to hope to bring us back in these colonial times, to maintain us under their yoke, to exploit us until the end of time. Africa is waking up, and no one can still close the eyes of Africans on our realities. No one can still come to divide us, to impose on us what they want. That's why we have done everything to be here today to speak to you, but also to come and wish good luck to President John Mahama. We wish him good luck because the challenges are numerous. Many challenges await him, and I wish that you can accompany your brothers here. Pan-Africanism is a rather complex, but you, people, it is quite easy for you to lead this Pan-Africanism. Well, because the people must love each other. The people must support each other. The problem very often of Pan-Africanism is among us, leaders, but we are going to put everything in place so that the leaders can go in the direction of their people, because the peoples are already integrated, they are Pan-African. If today, Ghana decided to bring President John Mahama to the head of the country, it is a strong message, and I wish that you, Burkinabé, living in Ghana, you can accompany President John Mahama. The task will be difficult. There are certainly challenges to come on the security level, on the economic level. I wish that you can accompany the forces of defense and security in Ghana as much as you can, both on the intelligence level and on the economic level as you can. Support them as if you were supporting the Burkinabé armed forces. I'm telling you something, the challenges can be very numerous. In no case should you lose hope. You must accompany them and help them on all levels. One nation does not survive as long as it does not have a strong army. This is why I reiterate to you to support the forces of defense and security in Ghana. It is they who can help the country to rise to the economic level and to flourish. Then I urge you to love the people here, to live in perfect symbiosis, in perfect harmony, as you are already doing very well. As I said, the peoples are already integrated. The problem is at the level of the leaders. Continue in this sense. Support your brothers in Ghana. Support them as much as you can. 1650. And above all, show this integrity. A country of integrated people must be a model. Burkina Faso must not create a problem. Burkina Faso must be a solution. You have always known how to behave through all your leaders here. Wish this dynamic to continue and that you can accompany the new president in his enormous task to revive the country's economy and above all, to defend this country. We will work together to strengthen cooperation between Burkina Faso and Ghana, and also between the AES and Ghana, because we have many challenges together and we have always been able to overcome them. The arrival of the new president must be a moment for us to warm up these relations and to bring them to the highest level. In the coming days, we will be able to see what can be done for the benefit of Burkinabé, of the interior, as well as of you who are here. The grievances immediately raised by the representative are current grievances. And I think that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has to be able to reorganize the diaspora so that we can solve these problems as easily as possible. This is why the councils have been established and the administrative documents, and other documents you need to express your nationality are being modernized. If you follow the news, we certainly had documents, but it is not secure enough. Today, we are in a dynamic to secure all the identity documents in the country, but also in the space of AES, and to harmonize them. This is why it takes a little time, but in January, normally, a meeting must take place with experts to perfect this issue of identity documents. And we hope that by then you will be fully entitled to have your nationality, as it should be for Burkinabé. We are committed to making this possible. Burkina Faso is committed to a path that you know. A difficult path, perhaps, full of obstacles. But be sure, you should never lose hope. You should never be afraid. You should never doubt for a moment. From where you are, we hear your support. We feel it. And all those on the ground, and the population in the country, feel the support of the diaspora. And we expect to be able to continue to motivate your brothers inside, and that we can together re-gild the coat of arms of Burkina Faso. We have a dream, and this dream will be a reality in a very near future. Terrorism will end. We will develop our country. We will develop our industries and make it easier for you, investors, to come and invest in the country in secure conditions and in economic facilities that you want. We did not forget this during the last Diaspora Forum. We are seeing everything that can be brought together to allow you to come and invest easily in the profits of your brothers, because we are an importer country and we know how to say it. Today, the dynamic is to be able to transform our society. You have the chance to be in Ghana. Ghana is an ingenious country, and I think that a lot of technology can be transferred from here to the country. So we are waiting for you. As for us over there, we are developing to bring young people back to production. Production, especially agriculture and transformation. Because we cannot conceive that in this 21st century, we will continue to import almost all our food from abroad. While we have a huge potential, we have the land. This year, we did the experiment on the portion that was secured. We are satisfied with the results, which means that next year, if God pleases, we will continue to provide our support to the peasant world, but especially to young agricultural entrepreneurs who want to get into production and encourage these industries of transformation. Burkina Faso will shine. Burkina Faso will be great. Our dream will come true, if God pleases. And I encourage you to stay united. United between you and united with those who have welcomed you here. Be united with your African brothers. We are reactivating the Black People's Institute, because Africa has the same history. We are treated in the same way by the imperialists. There is no reason why we are not united and that we block imperialism. Stay united, and show your Burkina Faso wherever you are. Thank you very much. We pray to God that everyone can return in peace, as well as we thank you for where we came from. And above all, thank you to all the leaders present here for the mobilization, for the effort of union that you make between Burkina Faso and here. We are very grateful to you. And thank you for the effort that is made so that the young people that we are stay attached to our culture. It is the only thing that if we lose our identity. This is why we have set up a day especially dedicated to our roots. Continue from where you are to teach the youth, to always be attached to their culture and never lose sight of it. Thank you to everyone. May God accompany you in all your works. May God protect you throughout the year. And may God bring you back everyone, safe and sound, from where you came from. La patrie ou la mort. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Au monde paysan, mais surtout aux jeunes entrepreneurs agricoles qui veulent se lancer dans la production et encourager ces industries de transformation. Le Burkina Faso va rayonner, le Burkina Faso sera grand, notre rêve sera réalité s'il plaît à Dieu. Et je vous encourage à rester unis. Unis entre vous et unis avec ceux qui vous ont accueillis ici. Soyez unis avec vos frères africains. Nous sommes en train de réactiver l'Institut des peuples noirs. Parce que l'Afrique, nous avons la même histoire, nous sommes traités de la même façon. Aux yeux des impérialistes, il n'y a pas de raison que nous nous unissions pas et que nous fassions bloc à l'impérialisme. Restez unis, restez solidaires et montrez votre Burkinabé partout où vous êtes. Merci beaucoup, je vais me prêter à quelques questions s'il y en a. Nous prions Dieu que chacun puisse retourner en paix, aussi bien que nous, d'où nous sommes venus. Et surtout, merci donc à tous les chefs coutumiers ici présents pour la mobilisation, pour l'effort d'union que vous faites entre les Burkinabés ici. Nous vous sommes très reconnaissants. Et merci pour l'effort qui est fait pour que les jeunes que nous sommes restons attachés à notre culture. C'est la seule chose que si nous perdons notre identité. C'est pourquoi nous avons instauré une journée spécialement dédiée à nos racines. Continuez de là où vous êtes à instruire la jeunesse pour être attaché toujours à sa culture et ne jamais la perdre de vue. Merci à tout un chacun. Que Dieu vous accompagne dans toutes vos œuvres, que Dieu vous protège tout au long de l'année et que Dieu vous ramène tout un chacun sain et sauf d'où il est venu. La patrie ou la mort. Merci beaucoup.
This is the journey to one Africa.